Hello everyone, this is gonna be the lesson 3 for A-Class Cloud online course. My name is Peter Benko, and today I'd like to talk about virtualization, about virtual machines. Basically, there are cloud services providing an option to have a virtual machine. Now, virtual machine, what is that good for? Basically, the main purpose of virtual machine is to operate multiple operating system at the same time from the same piece of hardware. Means, let's say if I would have a computer, like very powerful computer, and then I'm not happy just only using one operating system, then I can use a virtualization software and basically install many different operating systems. Let's say one for Windows, one for Linux, and this way I can learn and experience different operating system environments, but also can be used or very practical to use for running old or incompatible softwares, or develop software for other platform, or clone a system, the same system, to another machine. So for this one, the virtualization technology is very good. Basically, we know, if we are now not considering cloud technology, but you want to create our own virtual machine and at our own computer, then what we need to do is find out what kind of virtual machine softwares are out there. One which is from Microsoft is called Hyper-V. Then there is another one from Oracle called VirtualBox, and then the last one, which is very well known one from VMware, and actually is called VMware Workstation. So that one we can download from the link. It's called VMware, and once we download the VMware Workstation Pro, then there is an option to try a fully functional for 30 days trial, and then get the idea what is that virtualization about. Now I'd like to show you, after when you install this VM workstation, I'd like to show you how to create virtual machine on this software. So basically here we can see the graphical user interface. Here is the toolbar with the play button, which is for basically powering on and off our virtual machines. And then here is the tree structure where we can create virtual machines. So if I say right click and I like to get a new virtual machine, I get this screen. So once again, go and decide where is this library, right click, choose new virtual machine, and say, well, there is an option to set up or go for the default typical settings for the configuration. Now I just leave it as is, typical. Then You can download different operating systems. The best is if it like in the file which has extension ISO, so basically the disk image file. Once you have that, then you can install operating system for your virtual machine. So I'm going to go for Windows Server 2019, and I say okay, here is browse, this is the one, open, I say next, product key. Wait a second. Oh, I say sorry. I leave that now. I will install operating system later. I say next. Here is Windows 2019. That's what I'm going to install. Right. And then now I can choose where is that location. So my location is actually from downloads, and in downloads, yeah, downloads like this. Okay, downloads, then I go next, I keep it as is, the default settings, then go next. So this is my hardware, and I say finish. Okay, now I created a virtual machine. Let me rename it, because I'm going to call it virtual machine number 3. Now this is a very tricky thing, because now I go here, and then if like you have a physical computer, then you would put the CD DVD with the operating system. So that's what in our virtualization I'm going to do as well. So I'm going to use this ISO file with the Windows Server 2019 operating system. I say OK, and now power on virtual machine. And then once you power it on, press any key continuously. Okay, that's important to say, continuously. Hopefully it works out. Okay, once again, let's try once again. It's better to go with the right click and again power off, and then say on. Press any key now. Oh, didn't work out. Again, let me see. Right click, power off. Try again. You have to be really quick to catch that, because otherwise it won't work. So power off. Yeah, this is annoying. Hopefully. Do it until once it will work out. There you go. Now it worked out. We got the windows. Okay. Control Alt Delete. Okay. Actually, it's not the case. Again, Control Alt Delete. Control Alt Delete. Control Alt Delete. To unlock. Huh. What happened? I don't know. But oh, wait a minute. I'm wrong. These are the virtual machine 1 and 2, and what happened with my virtual machine 3? Okay, once again. Virtual machine. Next. Next. Finish. We got a new virtual machine. Rename virtual machine 3. Now add the image file, which is our Windows Server 2019, and power on. Okay, we time out. Again, power. For some reason doesn't want to catch my power off. Time off. This is not really good thing. Power off. Hello, my name is Peter Benko, and this is going to be a video about no. My name is Peter Benko, and this is going to be a video lesson 3 about virtualization and creating a virtual machine in VMware Workstation. But before we do anything, let me just tell you what's the main purpose of virtual machine. Virtual machine is to operate multiple operating systems at the same time and from the same piece of hardware. That's the main purpose. Without virtualization, we need to have separate physical units. So there are many practical reasons to use virtualization, for example to try new operating system or run old or incompatible software, develop software for other platforms, handle potential malware safely, tear apart your system, or take advantage of VM snapshots, clone a system to another machine. So there are many practical reasons for having a virtual machine. In terms of software, Microsoft has Hyper-V, called Hyper-V Virtual Machine software package. Then Oracle has a called VirtualBox, and then there is a VMware which is called VMware Workstation. Today I'm going to show you how to create a virtual machine on VMware Workstation. Before we do anything else, I just like to show you, here is a VMware, how to download and where to download. So once you downloaded the VMware and installed it, you can use it for free for next 30 days. After that you have to get the license. So okay, let's go back. This is my VMware Workstation. Now here is a toolbar with the play button, which is basically switching on our virtual machine. So right now I have 3 virtual machines here created. Let me create one more by right click at the library, new virtual machine. Pretty much we are following the default settings. So guest operating system Microsoft Web. I like to have a Windows Server 2019. Okay, this is everything, basically a default settings. Here let me rename this one to VM4, virtual machine 4. Now this is my configuration, hardware configuration of my VM4 machine. If I click here, I can add my ISO file what I already downloaded from Microsoft website. So I say OK, and next thing what we need to do also before we run it, go to edit virtual machine settings, click on options tab, go to advanced, and instead of using UEFI, I like to use BIOS. So say OK. Now power on this virtual machine, and it says OK, and it's loading files. There you go. Here is our Windows. Okay, the installation has just begun. Okay, install now. And these are the steps what basically any operating system installation takes. In my case, I go for this one, and I'm going to create, after this one is installed, I'm going to create, I'm gonna use custom, create WIS system, IIS web server system. So now the installation is in progress. Almost done. Okay. There you go. Now you just give a password. Okay, I give password. There you go. Control Alt Delete. This one we just say no, and we'll configure the roles now. Okay, role-based feature installation. There you go. It's good to have the IP address. Now I'm going to choose the WebIIS server. Add next, install. Which is the last step. Once this one is done, then the virtual machine which has operating system Windows Server 2019 and using it for WIS web server, it will be ready. Okay, the next we will show how to change the IP address and create a network from these virtual machines. Thank you for your attention. See you soon. Bye bye.